Just a quick walk around and show you the famous knock. This is like over here real quick. Try to be quick here. That was the Adventure Center. It's kind of more geared to paddling because from what I understand, there's the bar, the big Wesser. Let's see if that's something you're interested in. Right there, a little outdoor. So from what I understand, what I was told is Olympic paddlers, kayakers will train here. So it's a big deal. But they have all kinds of adventure sport. What do you call it? Zip lining. I think zip lining. No, yeah, zip lining. For a minute there, I thought maybe I was making it up. But anyway, very cool. It's very nice. I had dinner at the Rivers End restaurant. It was absolutely delicious. See, fantastic. Yeah. Hikers and paddlers. There's the Outfitters. I'm going to go in there and see what I can do about my tent. There's the Rivers End. The lodging is absolutely nothing to write home about, but it's not a shelter and it's not a tent. So there's that. The general store's over there. I'm going to go get some resupply there. But first, we're going to the Outfitters because I got to figure out what to do about my tent. And I'm really hoping they can help me. I mean, worst case, I get a new tent. Not what I want to do. Because of course, I've already spent enough money. But anyway. All right. In we go. Ooh, lots of paddler rentals. Okay. Now we go in. I'm going to close it out. This is just so cool. Look at the people going out for a paddle today. Look at, it's like I don't know. The waters, they look fun, don't they? Thinking of Mark Trahan right now. Mark, you would have so much fun in this, right? You'd be the pro on the water. Woo! Anyway, gorgeous. But believe it or not, this is oh. Why don't I show you? This is the way to the trail. See? Hey, walks right over the bridge. Northbound. Here we go. And I get to see this beautiful river. And so you're probably all wondering, whatever became of the broken tent? Yes, I called the manufacturer this morning and I, explained, the trouble. Tent failed me on day 8 and they offered to send me a repair part. And I was just too, crazed to laugh then. I'm laughing now because I am not that savvy. I know my husband would have it fixed in a minute and a half. I have no tools. I have no experience. And they want to send me a repair part. Which, by the way, we don't even know where they'd send it because I'm going to be at the next mail drop in 2 days. And then the next, it will be a week or 2 before I'd even come close to a town. Because I got to go through the Smokies next, which, by the way, are wicked cold. And I can't have a broken tent. All right, so what are we doing? I got to find the AT. Shoot, before I got to get potable water. Okay, we will, to be continued. Okay, I'm back, and I know where I'm going. I'm going over there. I don't know if you can see him. Oh, I need 2 hands for this. See? Woo! Going over there. Anyway, so I forget where I left off. Anyway, I decided to buy a new tent. It is a semi-freestanding. It weighs exactly a pound more than my other tent. That part stinks, but it'll be far more user-friendly. And I believe it'll be more user-friendly for Karen, because I am just not, as much as I love to be outdoors and I'll spend the night outdoors and I don't mind if it's raining or it's sunny, I don't know how to pitch a tent properly. I don't think I've pitched that tent properly since I owned it. So anyway, what I've decided to do, looks like I go this way. You know, these are the kinds of things that I just have to pay attention to, or guess what? Yeah, lost. Okay, semi-freestanding. Weighs 2 pounds. They still call it ultra lightweight. I sent the tent home. I was able to do that. The repair part will go home, and I will repair it there. Or you know what? Neil will. And then, tent for sale, folks. Tent for sale. Used 8 days on the Appalachian Trail. Yeah. So, last night, I stayed at the Nantahala Outdoor Center, which I showed you. The bunkhouse is little more than a closet with a bunk bed. But you know what it did have? Heat. Lots and lots of glorious heat. And 4 walls. That was new. Also had bathrooms with faucets that turned on and water came out, and toilets that flushed, and showers. It was a beautiful thing. I laundered my clothes. I did not know I would need cash on the trail. Here's something if you're thinking of doing the trail. I did not know. I thought Venmo was everywhere and credit cards were everywhere, right? So I did not know that cash was a thing. So it cost $7 to wash and dry my clothes. And then they wanted more money for soap. And they only would do cash. You couldn't use a credit card. I didn't have any more money. So the girl was so nice. And she goes, I'm going to give you this soap for as like a hiker bonus or something. I was like, you are the best creature on the planet right now. Because my clothes need it. Then my clothes were walking alongside me. I'm not even kidding. That's how bad it was. So, but I took a beautiful shower. Washed my face twice in one day. Twice. Let's see what else. Slept great. Charged all my devices. So the last thing I want to do is burn through them again. Gotta be careful. Be aware of that. Yeah. Updated a bunch of updated a bunch of videos to my daughter. So when she can, she will put them together and start posting. So updates will eventually get out. It's just slow and whatever. I met lots of people in town here. Guy named Goat, wicked nice. He was very, very nice. Oh, you know who I want to do a shout out? He was the guy at the Nantahala Outfitters. He spent the most time with me. He really did try to help me figure out. He even offered to fix my tent. But of course, if he messed with it, that would have voided the warranty if there was any need to go after a warranty later down the road. So, and he said there was no guarantee it wouldn't happen again. So that was kind of the cincher. I was like, okay, I'm done. I can't be having this happen again. He was so nice. He really spent a lot of time with me trying to sort it out, work it out. Some guy walked in, saw my tent laying there on the floor, spread, while Noel was trying to help me. And he goes, how much you want for it? I'm like, well, a lot more once it's fixed. So it would have been awesome if he would have given me a decent price for it as is and could have walked away and I didn't have to think about it ever again. But that's not how it worked out. He disappeared. So let's see. I'm sure there's more. Oh, I told you I ate at the... No, maybe I didn't tell you. I ate at the Riverside. Maybe I did tell you. I ate at the Riverside restaurant and the food was outstanding. I got some kind of Alfredo Tuscan thing, but real pasta with a real house-made Alfredo sauce. Haven't had that in ages. I don't know, like a week and a half. I've only been out here 10 days. It seems like much, much, much longer. Okay, breakfast was granola that I just bought at the general store because I still have a lot of meals, dinners, because I brought too much food. Like every thru hiker ever, I brought too much food to start. But I didn't have a lot of breakfast, so I thought I would go into the general store and, buy some breakfast. They had nothing. It cost me $31 for a bag of granola and 4 Cliff Bars. I'm like, oh boy. Okay, so this is not no cheap endeavor, I'll tell you. All right, what else? I thought the other night, the night of the tent failure, so I get into camp late. I have to go get water, filter my water. I always filter my water at night. It's just how I want to do it. And it's like 6 miles away, not really, but it's a ways away. I have to hang my bear. I think I told you the first 2 branches broke. Anyway, it was quite the night. So, you know what dinner was? A garuka bar. I'll tell you more about those. If you do not know what a garuka bar is, you must try them. They are so flippin' amazing. I want to single-handedly make that company uber successful. Right now, they're small business, small batch. They source locally. The main sugar ingredient is honey. They do all kinds of seasonal flavors, which I've had. Their pumpkin mocha and their peppermint mocha. Amazing. I haven't seen a white blaze in a while. This makes one nervous. Well, me, primarily. But I feel like there was no other option. So, like, the trail is the trail, and if there was another option, they'd have put up a blaze. Okay. I know you might think I'm rambling. This is what it's like in my head day to day. Hey, a blaze. Woohoo, a blaze. But this is what it's like being in my head, in case you ever wondered. So, let's see. So anyway, dinner that night was a garuka bar, a fun-sized bag of peanuts, M&Ms, and a cookie. Oh my gosh, this is killing me. All right, but you know what? It was food in my belly. That's all I cared about. And the next morning, it was so stinking cold. I wanted to just start moving to warm up, but opted to go ahead and have my coffee and oatmeal, and it was really good. I'm glad I did that, because I was thinking I would have it up trail, and that would have just upset me when I had to stop, Okay. Oh, I'm going to send a picture of garuka bars, because you really need to try them. They're amazing. And it's still a small enough company that the owner reached out to me, and said, hey, why do you like them so much? I buy them in I buy like 60 at a time. Okay, before I really do start to ramble, because none of that was rambling, right? I'm going to hang up and check in when there's something super cool to report. All right, bye. Good afternoon. Look at this, the green tunnel. Oh, yes. So, we've seen the rhododendron leaves since the start. But, and here I'm bringing it up, and I'm not anywhere to even show you. It was not my intent. I was going to show you when we were near it. But overnight, the green came out. Literally. Maybe, no, I don't know that I'm near a view yet. But literally, 2 days ago, it was brown. Everywhere you looked was brown. And now it is just buds and green. Leaves are growing overnight. It is absolutely beautiful. Just wanted to, so this morning we had some rain, some lightning, some thunderstorms. That was interesting to be out hiking, but it was very brief. It came and then it was gone. And I didn't dare take off my umbrella because, well, one, to put it away, I have to stop. Number two, I was sure it was going to rain again. But the sun has been out. It's a little, hazy, but it's been out all afternoon. And this has just really been, there was like a decent climb, maybe a couple of decent climbs. Nothing crazy, but just a really pleasant hike today. Really, really, really pleasant. And I don't know what I've already told you because I forget them. I talk to so many people. Every morning, my family, I fill them in. Sometimes I talk to my husband separately. And then, occasionally, I talk to some random person. It's a one-off. Like I actually got a email for work. And it was a very important email. And I was like, oh, shoot. This person doesn't know I'm gone. So, I had to take care of that. And then, of course, oh, what? Really? Wow. And so you say you're going to sausage fest. So I forget what I tell my morning video or any previous video for you guys. So I will apologize if I start repeating myself. If I'm repeating myself in the same video, though, now someone actually should worry about me. But it really is gorgeous out here. And I'm about a mile from the shelter. They are saying maybe thunderstorms tonight, but I am really hoping there's room. I do have my new tent, though. I feel like there was something I wanted to say, and I have completely forgotten, but I wanted to say it. So my thoughts kind of just drifted off there before, but I have gotten to the shelter. It does look packed. I'm a little nervous I won't get inside. Well, we'll see the waterproofness of my new tent, potentially. I'm going to go in there and see if I can smile big enough and they'll make room for me. Sometimes that's not what it takes. If there's no room, there is no room. Okay. Let's see. I know you're along for the journey to see if there's how packed the... Oh. Okay, I see. Oh, I saw that guy back at the knock. If I had left sooner, I would have... Oh, there's someone with a hammock. And then... Woo! Okay, I know I'm flying by. I'm going to get dizzy. But look at that sky still, huh? Hey! Any room in the inn?
There's lots of room.
Lots of room!
Whole upper deck.
Oh, look, it's a great big one. Woohoo! Yeah, this is my night.